I've always wondered this about ethics. We have a lot of different schools and a lot of different ideas. So is there a standard of ethics that everyone follows? Because we could have an ethical problem and virtue ethics would have a different answer, and the categorical imperative would have a different answer. So is there something that's universal that everyone follows?
Philosopher named Derek Parfit had the same question, and he's maybe the most brilliant man who lived in the 20th century, and he decided that there was a universal ethics or something approaching that, and he spent his entire life writing one book that was going to explain the whole thing, and it came out and it's like 2,500 pages long and it's impossible to read. And he described these different ethical theories as people climbing a mountain, the same mountain on different cliff faces, right? Like utilitarians are coming up this way, and Aristotle's coming up this way, and Kant is coming up this way, and Tim Scanlon's coming up this way. And he really believed that there is like a peak we can reach where we can unify all of these theories into one giant theory. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not nearly the scholar that if he can't figure it out, I'm not going to figure it out like in the next 5 minutes. So, but what I believe is true is that while in a given situation, you might have a different view of what is right and wrong based on your own personal preference for an ethical theory, but it's not going to be wildly different. If you're talking about people who all believe in a certain, that ethics matters, you might come to different conclusions, but you're not going to come to one person's not going to say it's okay to murder this person, and another person says no, it's not. Although, in classic philosophy fashion, my brain just came up with like 3 ways that might happen. But I believe that what matters isn't finding the universality. I believe that what matters is that if the people you're talking to and you all have a basic understanding of the concept of ethics, you're going to be okay. You're going to muddle through. You're going to pitch slightly different ideas and have a debate and argue about who's right. But you're ultimately going to make a decision that is beneficial instead of detrimental because you all care. It's really about the attempt at virtue or the attempt to conceive of a deontological maxim or the attempt to maximize pleasure and minimize pain. As long as the attempt is there, the striving, the trying is there, I think you're going to be okay, generally speaking.